Hello and welcome back to Neetu's Nest. In today's video, we're going to see how to make the Christmas cake, which is loaded with a lot of dry fruits, which was soaked for the past 2 to 3 weeks, full of flavors, moist, and perfect to enjoy in this Christmas Eve. First, for preparing the caramel, combine half cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of water in a saucepan. Now heat this until the sugar melts. When the color of the melted sugar becomes dark brown in color, remove the pan from the fire and add around 1/4 cup of warm water to this. You need to be very careful at this stage since the water tends to splash and can cause burns. Now bring this back to heat and boil for a few minutes, maybe around 2 minutes, and remove this from the fire and let it cool completely. This caramel syrup will thicken as it cools down. Now moving on to the dry fruits, which we have soaked for the past few weeks, you can see that it is all soaked up well and it is all combined together. Now using a wooden spoon, I am taking around 3 cups of the soaked dry fruits. For more details on soaking, you can refer my video on dry fruit soaking for plum cake in my channel. Now take a strainer and put the 3 cups of dry fruits into it and strain out the juice from it. You don't have to press it too hard. Just give a press like this. You can see the juice beneath. Now let's keep this aside and make the cake batter. So for this, I am separating the egg yolks and egg whites. So for this recipe, I am taking 4 eggs. Keep the egg whites aside and beat the egg yolks with a whisk. Beat this nicely. Now to this add 1 cup of softened butter. And whisk this well until it becomes light yellow in color. Once you get this color, to this you need to add the sugar. Here I have taken around 1 cup of sugar and whisk this well until it is all combined well together. Once it is soft and fluffy, you can stop whisking it and keep it aside. Now take the dry fruits which I have drained it out. To this you need to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and give it a mix. Make sure you do this, otherwise the dry fruits will sink to the bottom of the cake. Once this is done, to the egg, butter and sugar mixture, add in the caramel syrup. You can see that it has become thick. Now add this to the mixture. Now whisk this nicely until it is all combined together. For this recipe, you can also use the same quantity of light brown sugar instead of white sugar for more color. Now to this, sift in the all-purpose flour. Here I have taken 2 cups of all-purpose flour. To this add in the baking powder and baking soda. Now add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence Now mix this well until it is well combined, but please make sure you do not overmix it. Now take the bowl with the egg whites and beat it until soft peaks form. Now you can see that it has become light and fluffy. Now to this mixture, fold in the beaten egg whites in 2 parts and combine it well until no white streaks are visible. Now fold in the soaked fruits. Also add the juice or retained liquor which we got from draining these soaked fruits. The retained juice or the retained alcohol which I have added here along with the fruits can be reduced to suit your taste. You can add anything between 1 to 4 tablespoons of it or skip that. Now to this I am adding around 1/4 cup of chopped nuts. Grease a baking dish and line it with baking paper. Here I have taken a 6-inch and a 7-inch pan. Pour the batter into the prepared tins. Bake this in a preheated oven for about 40 to 45 minutes or until the skewer inserted comes out clean. The baking time can vary depending on the oven and also the size of the tin which is used. Allow the cakes to cool completely for proceeding with the next step. Next, let's see how to feed these cakes. First, here I am spreading a sheet of aluminium foil. Next, on top of this, I am spreading the sheet of cling wrap or cling film. Now unmold the cake and place it on top of this. Now with the toothpick or skewer, make holes on top of the cake. Now take the retained liquor or juice from the soaked fruits and pour it on top of the cake like this. You can either use a spoon or a brush to apply this on the cake. This juice will seep into the holes of the cake and make it nice and moist. Now you can cover the cake with the cling film. And then wrap it with the aluminium foil. If not like this, you can store the cake at room temperature in an airtight container for up to 2 weeks. However, you can also refrigerate it for a month in an airtight container. Every 2 or 3 days interval, you can feed the cake like this by applying the rum juice on top of the cake. Make sure you don't do this on a daily basis. Also, stop feeding the cake 1 or 2 days before cutting the cake. So friends, please do try this easy cake recipe at home and spread the joy of the holidays. Surprise your friends and family with this yummy homemade cake, and please post your feedback in the comments below. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.